Hello everybody.
Howdy.
Hi. Trashy. It's our boys. It's a Ray. The leftover pizza. Hello everybody.
Pizza later. Phoenix now.
I feel like I need to do I need to oh, this just looks like I'm trying to steal the show from Pat. Eh. I realize that I always start and then my face is like mostly covered by parts of this. Anyways, I'm back in my safe haven. I feel like I got cursed because I had so much so many issues building that PC last time. That's not to say that like I don't want it to come off as like I did a bad job, but yeah, I just sort of like
What's what happens when you don't touch a computer for like a year?
yeah, well like it's like going down a road and then it's like it's roadblock. I need to turn around and then you just do that 10 times. You enjoyed the longer stream, to be honest. Okay, well,
Yeah, there you go.
and you know, that's part of why we were laughing whenever we started. Pat was like, "It's gonna be figured out how long the mics last."
Yeah.
Ah, wait.
I just trimmed the last part of our stream off, like where it ran out, because that was just like a bleh.
Um, but anyways, yeah.
Oh, we got a full diaper over here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stuffed like a burrito.
Dang, yeah. Pick up this crap. Actually, we've got a ton of these.
Full diaper.
They're junk.
Building more is what I'm hearing. But maybe start with a different case.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, like okay, if that was a siren, it would have been like not nearly as long. It's purely because it was small form factor, um, and a case I've never built with, and a motherboard I've never built with. It was just it was unconventional parts, and that means they needed unconventional treatment.
An unconventional builder. You were never thrown into the assembly line. So it's an unfair.
Well, I mean, well, yeah, I sort of was, but I wasn't, the load wasn't on. Because, like, cause towards the end, there was, like, some of those days where it was, like, 24, 26 builds. And they had, and I was building to try and take the load off of you guys a little bit. But, like, you guys would build, like, 6, and I'd build, like, 3. I was mainly just there to just try and like lighten the load a bit. Breathes more than you. Yeah. It just looks slow when you put me next to, you know, like Pat Wells' tongue.
Wells is definitely the fastest for sure.
Yeah.
But Wells is like what do you call it?
I
Like
mean,
idle speed is like just fast. Like his brain is like go 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 go. Mine's just like casually build. So
yeah, that's what I like. If you had to pick one word to describe Wells like as a whole, I would pick speed. Like that's just like Wells' being is speed.
but he's very like consistently accurate too, which is very good. So
Yeah.
speed and accuracy.
But he also like cares about speed. It's not just that he's fast. It's like
Yeah.
he also cares because like
He pushes himself.
I remember like talking to him about like building and stuff, and he was like what he recommended me to do is to like time my building
Get stopwatch.
and then just try and like improve a little bit each time. And like that's some dedication.
And then if you don't improve, then you don't eat that night. That's
I
right. No, I'm just kidding.
well, no, that's like actually not far. And I felt horrible on Monday. Not horrible, but like I felt bad on Monday because it was like giving me flashbacks to like us being in the warehouse like an hour after we were supposed to leave because I was just still building. I do not miss that. I always felt horrible about like keeping you late and stuff.
I prefer long over quantity. Like, rather build long days than short, many days. Only reason why I accepted that.
Yeah. But so last time I built before Monday, I know it wasn't like super recent, but it also wasn't that long.
Oh, 1 and 2. Nice. Tabled it. Also, I don't think I've ever seen a Helion Vengeance.
Oh. Ashley, did you hear that? Healy?
Ram is
Good morning. Wow, another Chonker PC today. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this one is crazy. I mean,
Beefeater.
like I always like ooh and ah whenever they get 2 terabyte drives, and then they got the 14.9 and the 4080.
Yeah, we got two 2 terabyte Team Group MP44s, graphenes, but they're 7400.
I'd like you to remove the NVMe housing to reach the NVMe housing.
Yeah. Move the NVMe parking garage, please.
I was thinking before stream, if you guys really enjoyed the long stream, maybe every once in a while I can, if I want to like pointlessly waste some time, I play some Poke Rogue.
Okay, what?
Poke Rogue. I played it a few weeks ago on stream. I've been playing it in my off time occasionally, and I just have gotten so unlucky.
I'd say to.
NVIDIA leaked 2 new small form factor cases from Fractal. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, I need to catch up on all that crap, man.
So yeah, actually,
No sleeping.
I also need to catch up on that stuff. And I figured maybe what we could do is
Sleepover.
Sleepover. I kind of want to look at the new hardware stuff, like the new
Ooh.
CPUs. Mood in Era 2, you think? Interesting. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna.
There was so much Corsair in this build. I had to get Corsair.
Oh,
Oh,
Coggle. I think. Ah! Don't do that. Coggle, I think Steve got some hands-on with the new cases.
Uh-oh.
This was posted 6 hours ago. Post this in YouTube chat as well. Real quick, I think I was gonna say, I think I'm just cursed. I think I might be cursed with some bad luck or something.
Are we all?
Because right as we hit go live, like stream, like it just all crapped out. But yeah, I'm very intrigued by. Everyone seems to be loving what AMD put out, and then literally the title for this Gamers Nexus video is or no, the thumbnail is stupid Intel games, stupid Intel prizes. So I'm curious,
Steve.
I think I'm gonna try and like skim through this video muted.
Can't wait.
Well, because it's also. Yeah, they don't want us to call it LJ 1851.
Your E-Core?
Wait, what? Okay, wait. So, I think that the socket is still. This is okay. Clear glass. Clear glass. Okay, maybe I just need to like read a official Computex thing.
Corsair. I really want to do the link stuff, but it's just so much more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Like
One day.
Like the what is it? I think it's QX 120s. Are literally double the price.
That's insane.
Like exactly doubled.
Like, have the QL prices dropped at all? Because they're already expensive.
Kind of, but not that much.
That's insane. Tuned out of the Intel presentation, there was too much AI nonsense to sift through. You're just done. Yeah, that's fair.
But the LCD cooler is cheaper than this one. no sense make it. Well, your fingers are gonna hurt. You just got landscaping duty. Anybody? That movie?
Oh, I also saw that I think Deep Cool also released some stuff at Computex. I think that was a Gamers Next. Someone else. Or who? New Noctua stuff coming out soon, but the new cooler's 150. I mean, Noctua is kind of known for quality.
I love Noctua. I can't do the doo-doo brown.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Do the doo-doo brown.
Did Steve do a supercut of every mention of the word AI again? No idea. I would not be surprised.
Up devs.
Devs, what up?
This could be. You're gonna get in there and you're gonna like it.
Interesting. Right now, Steve is talking about how the PCI lock, quit the quick release for graphics cards on motherboards. Apparently, Asus had a they copyrighted that.
Oh.
Why it didn't immediately go all throughout the industry.
Makes
But apparently MSI has kind of designed their own thing.
EX 1200G or what? Off.
So wait, watching this video, I'm kind of curious. Is LJ 1700 not actually 1700 pins? That mini north? I haven't watched that video, but is it the one in the thumbnail? That is funny. Honestly, I'd love to see a computer that small. Probably it's a Raspberry Pi build. Yeah. I kind of do wish that, I guess maybe, yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish you could use mobile chips or like APUs, actually like slot them into a motherboard type thing. And it's black and it has clear glass. They're taunting you. Yeah. I mean, this probably isn't recommended, but I wonder how feasible it would be to potentially peel off the tint.
You get a home.
I wonder if that's a thing that you could do.
Home. Get a home. This one I have to build. I remember the screwdriver. Suck it.
Oh crap, it's my problem now. I need to do something.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Fuck it, nerd. How's it feel? Oh wait, did I forget the screwdriver over there? Okay, I'll put it back.
I only remembered because last night I was building.
Oh.
So I set it near the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this person wanted us to sign a case too, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah, they emailed.
We need to make a note.
I think we just need to do it on.
I hate doing it because my writing is so bad.
I mean, mine is too.
Put it on the magnet. Eileen Lee does love us. Boom. Such a good foam.
It's actually refreshing. Oh, but Pat, did you see that Fantex is coming out with an Evolve X2? I know that I don't think that was like really anyone's favorite case, but
it was a good case. I disliked the cable management.
I think customers really liked the aesthetic.
It was a heavy boy.
It was, yeah.
My only gripe was the I love the look and everything of the case. Cable channels. Did not like it. Although, like, that was Tongue's favorite, I think. So.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to look up Okay, 1700 does have 1700 pins.
Yay.
Hey, I wonder. Oh, okay, yeah. So Pat, how do you feel about
Feels so itchy.
how do you feel about cam RAM instead of dim? So for those who don't know, dim stands for dual inline memory module, and it's uh you know the Pat doesn't have the motherboard out right now, but it's how we have like the slots that the RAM stick into, and it's like perpendicular to the motherboard.
Ooh, the air's on.
Cam is just a different way of a different form factor for the RAM and a different way of like attaching it, and it's more similar to laptop memory in that it kind of lays flat and like clicks. You like click it in and then wham wham go down. It go down. It goes sleepy time. I lay down, go sleep. Real good.
Good night.
It's one of those things where it's like, ooh, will this become the new standard? It could potentially, because if anything, I think it could potentially become the norm for, it could become the norm for small form factor builds. But it would also be nice for regular size builds anyways, because it would just be so nice to have more clear space for for the coolers, especially with heat sinks just getting bigger and bigger and closing off that clear space. It would help with cooler clearance and with RAM cooling. You can mount large to the RAM itself, as well as orienting it instead of blocking it vertically, like current RAM slots do. Yeah, exactly. And I think also there's also like a legitimate like performance increase. It's not just like a different form factor. It's like a different protocol and like connection method and stuff like that. So I could be wrong, but I believe Cam actually does like show promise with like it's a bit better. It might actually like speed up, a good way to speed up RAM. But don't quote me on that. I think I read into that, but it's been a while.
These fans.
Doesn't SODIMM lay flat too though? Yeah, so laptops have SODIMMs, which pretty much do the exact same thing. And it makes sense, right? Because in a laptop, it would make absolutely no, you'd have to have like laptop this thick if you have, you know, regular RAM. Kind of sticks out like that. So that's why like maybe it was kind of bad to say that cam is the RAM laying flat because SODIMM also does that, but the difference between the two is I think they're fundamentally different in how they interface with the motherboard or the CPU or whatever. I believe, like I said, let me just actually, what am I doing? Let me just look it up. Okay, CAM is compression attached memory module. Some memory module form factor which uses land grid array. Developed at Dell by engineer Tom Schnell. Shout out to Tom Schnell.
Schnell.
The replacement for DIMM and SODIMM, which uses edge connectors, been in use for about 25 years. CAM module allows for shorter traces, allowing the memory to be run with less power and at higher speeds.
America.
The memory module is pressed and held in place against a bar with land grid array pin contacts which connect to the motherboard. Advantages of CAM include lower thickness, allows for replaceable LPDDR modules, provide faster speeds above 6,400 megahertz, more capacities up to 128 gigabyte per module, higher bandwidth. Disadvantages are that it cannot be mounted without tools and uses 6 screws.
Ooh.
So that just sounds like it's perfect for us, right? Because we do the work and the customer benefit.
Ooh.
Why? Don't remember what elements are on the RAM stick for sockets like a CPU should be way faster for trace length. Yeah. Very few downsides, better clearances all around. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, it sounds, it sounds exciting. It sounds like one of those things that's like, is this too good to be true? But yes, it's one of those things where I'm kind of surprised to hear that it was. Oh, I'm curious whether the 25 years thing is talking about DIMM and SODIMM or CAM. Because the history is 2022 Dell launched laptops that used a custom form factor of CAM. June 2023 ADATA demoed updated design CAM tool, which looks different and more compact than Dell's 2022 design.
I become self-aware.
The CAM specification was finalized and published as CAM 2 on December 5th, 2023. First laptop to use LP CAM 2 memory modules. The Lenovo ThinkPad P1, released in 2024. So yeah, in May, MSI announced the first desktop consumer motherboard with CAM 2 support, the Z790 Project Zero Plus. like back connector boards remains to be seen if they take off, but this actually has a good reason to exist. Yeah. Other than builder preference, 25 years of edge connected RAM. Yeah. Yeah, this will be, you know, it'll be real interesting. That would be a bit of a thing if this did take off, and then we go from like DDR4 to DDR5, and then almost instantly go to from, you know, DDR5 to like CAM
DDR6.
2. LP CAM 2? Is that? Yeah, that is interesting. So it requires 6 screws. I'm trying to think of why it would require 6 screws. Because 4 makes sense if you have 2 modules. Because it looks like, from what I've seen, it looks like 2 modules. I guess I'm not actually sure how it. Because I guess I'm imagining that it slots in like a like SODIMM. Maybe that's not true. Or makes sense if you don't count for middle bowing. The problem, its size is as small as LJ17. Okay.
So dumb.
I guess that makes sense. But would that be in the center of the module, or would it be I think around the edges, you're sure? Because I don't think they're very tall. So you would think that wouldn't be a huge issue. Ooh. Oh, okay. So on screen right now is so this looks like we're looking at MSI stuff right now, and this is an edge board. It looks like this is going to be a 800 series board. So it's probably a Z890 edge, if I had to guess. And it has like a quick release for the heatsink for the lower part of the board. On screen, where it's not on screen. I'm just watching this with captions on. Like, I like that. That's so much easier than, like, I don't know what it is about Gigabyte, but I just have so much trouble with Gigabyte's method of NVMe cover, like heatsink. I really like that. Digging the HS01 mini case prototype from Montech. It's giving off kind of a 50s vibe. Ooh, interesting. M.2 quick release? Where actually Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That's interesting though. So what's being demoed right now is there's like a toggle. It's almost like a joystick that keeps the NVMe in place. So like the NVMe, you like push it down, the toggle moves out of the way, and then it snaps back. That's what holds it in. And then you can easily snap it back and then remove the drive. That's pretty dang cool. Um, um, oh, disarray. No, I was actually right. It looks like the extra screws are. Oh wait. Okay, I'm actually gonna put this on screen for a sec. Um, uh, we'll do. It'll be small, but we're gonna do the normal web page thing just so we'll see Pat building. Um, so this is actually kind of demonstrating how Cam is different. So I was actually completely wrong. Cam is not like SODIMM where it. 'Cause I guess that makes sense because then that literally that's just SODIMM. That's not any different. Um, so you'll see it in a second. Um, this and let me sorry, let me full screen this. So even though it's a tiny screen, you get a little bit real estate. So you can see that it is actually a so Cam is actually PGA, right? Yes, yes. Pin grid array. So yeah, land grid array is another name for PGA. Right or no? I thought LGA was land grid array. Interesting. So okay, it is LGA. It's just very small pins. I thought those were holes. But that's awesome. So you can't break the pins. Okay.
Yeah, I wish with this new 11 refresh you could take this door off.
Oh, you can't?
All right. Overall, it's better.
Yeah.
Flapping around when you're using a lazy Susan.
Yeah.
Being lazy, using a lazy Susan. Where are you, little 3-pin? Little fella?
Okay, so yeah, like, uh, I still have it on screen, but if it's too small for anyone, which it is pretty dang small, but what Steve is talking about right now is um, cam. There's not like multiple slots. It's just one slot. You buy your, cam module, you install it, and then if you want to upgrade down the road, you have to um, buy a completely new module, and you have to get rid of or sell the old module. And so there's not that expandability that there is with the slots, with the multiple slots. Like a CPU slot, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty rare that people upgrade RAM with like 13th and 14th. Usually just get like 32. You don't need 64. Like 32 is still the sweet spot.
Yeah, and I feel like it's unfortunate that like a lot of the times people who buy RAM now with the intention of upgrading later, they do it as like a budget saving option, right? Because maybe it's a little bit cheaper to buy a couple sticks of um, 8 GB RAM, and then later you just buy 16 total more gigabytes, and that gets you to 32. Um, but I've never personally really understood that. Um, but I do recognize that that's why some people do it.
I put.
That's interesting. I had no idea that. I was wondering about heatsink. I wonder if because it's just so large that they're going to use one. But you buy a single module or two still like dim? It seems like you just buy one module.
That nightmare fuel out of the way. Onto the real nightmare fuel. All the fan cables.
Hey, what's up, Jedi? Hello.
Howdy.
Makes more sense, but it'd be nice to have an expansion socket. I'm wondering if. No, that would be. No, that's a stupid. I had it. Yeah. I was gonna say. I wonder if because it had this like expansion that could be done, and I was wondering if maybe you could like put the back the modules, but that would just be that would make too much sense. Because then you kind of run into the exact same problem that you have with dims.
Doing good, just building this beast.
Yeah, going through some of the Computex stuff. Actually, I'll throw it back to Pat until there's something interesting to talk about.
Building this beastie boy. Look at this monstrosity. Tackle all these wires now.
The webcam frame thing has been moved over. I know it's, but oh yeah. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that either. But we just wanted the camera out of the way as much as possible, so you could see what was happening on screen. But for the web page scene, you know, the focus is a tiny bit less on the build and what's happening. It's a little more center, but trust me, it bothered me whenever we were first setting that up too.
Still first generation interface.
Wouldn't hurt.
Or would it?
We touch something and then everything breaks.
Yeah, nothing works. Nothing works ever again, and we have to reformat the PC.
Oh no! What a horrible. Need to clean your beast up to get some more pics of it. Oh yeah. So I don't know if I said it on Discord, but I have the exact same case. So I really like the case.
Was it?
The 011 Razor Edition.
Oh. I got the XL for the hot swap drives. Poppies are nice.
Oh. So, what's on screen right now is the new MSI cooler, and it just has one fan unit.
Oh.
Like, oh, so sorry. It has one fan unit that consists of 3 fans.
Huge quality of life update on this case, though, is the cooler mounting. No longer have to remove it. And all the glass panels aren't held in by screws, you know, individually unscrewed. Bad news. It's your pinky.
Oh. So, hey Coggle. Here's this MSI case. It has clear glass. Does the door go over the cable management in the back, or is it for behind the fans? Nope, it goes over the cables.
Everything is covered.
But here's this interesting fan design. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, for anyone that can't quite see what's going on the screen right now, this MSI case has these dual blade fans where there's kind of like an inner set of blades and an outer set of blades. They're all connected, so they don't spin separately. But theoretically, what they're supposed to do differently is create a straighter, almost tornado-like jet of air that it would obviously be a bit more efficient than the air kind of diffusing out. You want your PC tower to look nice and be quiet enough that you forget it's there. Yeah, it's definitely possible. You have to work at it a little bit though. You like that better than the one on the 11 dynamic bin, where you shove all the cables behind it and screw it in as fast as you can? Yeah. So this also has two 160s up front, just like the Lam Lee Lancool 216.
Hula.
Yeesh.
Honk. Fans.
Put all that work into the fans and then you cover them up. Like when you throw all the Tupperware in the cabinet and just shut it quickly. Oh boy, yeah.
I win. Fans. You're looking like a PC.
Okay.
4.
That was technically an Intel presentation, not on CPUs, but on motherboards. Oh no. Billy O'Neill comments, imagine if Intel put half as much effort into making their partners follow a power delivery spec as they put into making them not say the clearly labeled thing.
Gotta have the edgelord in there.
Intel's new socket is made by Medusa, and they're doing you a favor by not letting you look at it. Okay. I always like to get a vibe from the comments, see if anyone has anything interesting to say. Okay. Yeah, now I'm checking out the AMD side of things.
All right, I need to slow down. My coasting speed is just, I don't know. Slow down.
We can always look at some Computech stuff for a little bit.
I don't even feel like I'm going fast. I just look at the time though, and it's like, ooh.
Yeah. Oh.
I got a lot more to do.
Yeah. I feel like AMD just wanted to prove me personally wrong, because I was advising a friend that it'd probably be better to get the new socket for new AM5 socket for better long-term upgradability. And then we're in 2024 and getting the 5900 XT and the 5800 XT. So I think AMD just wanted to prove me wrong specifically. I think that's why they're still releasing 5000 series processors.
You just call their next generation Ryan. Intel Ryan series.
I thought you meant like they just like AMD comes out with more 5000 series processors, but it's just called the Ryan.
Oh.
Go with that. You want the 5900 XT now? No, it's a good thing, but I just am flabbergasted because
Flabbergaster.
there's AM5. We're like a few years into AM5 now, and we're still getting AM4 CPUs.
Oh, the wires. Look at all these fan wires. This is just fans. Only fans, some might say. QX series need to get cheaper? Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, QX 120s are doubled the price of Bell 120s. One day. No, probably not. No days. Considering how the QL 120s have rarely dropped in price over the years, about it. Out is real.
Oh boy,
They're coming to get you.
$50 a fan.
Yeah, the 3-pack's like one.
Well, I see. Weirdly enough, I see 140 and then.
Fun. Sorry, we can do a Wyvern refresh one day if they ever come down.
I mean, we could just do it as like a ultra premium option.
Power move. You need this.
No. I mean, you know,
Don't.
that was the whole point of the Wyvern in the first place, right? Is like, you want the biggest, flashiest computer you can get.
Yeah.
So we could technically do it.
Like for when you're gaming with your friends and you're sharing pics and you're like,
one of your new favorite games just got an update today, and Shrouded. You're like on fire right now because you need to get a few things done first. Yeah. I feel like we've had someone else in chat talk about Enshrouded recently.
Shrouded.
I personally want to play some more Astroneer. I love Astroneer.
Alright, you can't say that.
It's not a new game. I don't get it.
You can't say that on stream.
Astroneer? Yeah. Anyone in chat has ever heard of Astroneer?
Right on this guy.
So it'll occasionally get updates, and apparently they're planning on an expansion. I'm not sure what that means for them. Devs has banned the word Astroneer.
Yo.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out the phone. I'm gonna do a 5-minute timer, and once I hit start, I can't say Astroneer for 5 minutes. Hitting start
Or you die.
now. Now I get to just not talk about this game that I like, which is fine because I was kind of done anyways.
It's fine.
You have it, you're pretty sure, but you haven't played it much. I'm just a big space nerd, so I just saw that Redacted got a new update. But yeah, I love the UI. The UI is just feels so good.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you want to craft a furnace. You know, you have the option of just like, so first up, you like pull up the UI. It's a physical thing like on the actual like in-game item that like pops off and then, you know, pulls up into your screen. And like you actually like hit buttons to like make it start and I don't know, it's just very immersive and very interactive, and I love it.
I had this like thing in my head of you just describing it like you can either craft a furnace or you can craft a furnace.
I mean, I guess that's sort of they added automation, so
Quality of life.
you can like automate crafting furnaces. I guess technically you could either craft a furnace or you could really craft a bunch of furnaces.
Craft a furnace. Or you could craft a furnace.
Don't know how good or bad it is, but Redout Space Assault from 2021 bucks on Steam. Yeah, I can't remember what game it was, but I saw that there was like a game. It was like a pretty like big game. It was like $2. One of those things where it's like I almost want to grab it just because it's $2.
People buy games and then don't play them for like 2 years.
Yeah, that's why I like
very real thing.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself from buying games because like I'd like buy a game and then get too busy and never play it. So.
You checked how much your Steam account worth?
I have, but a while ago. It was not as much as I thought it was. Apparently, I don't have as many.
Could you have paid off your student loans?
No, definitely not.
That's where you get the
Thankfully.
danger zone. You facepalm. You're like, oh. Oh, America.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that for a little while I had a subscription box that had game codes in them. The games. So I do have like a bunch of indie games in my library that I've never played, but I technically bought them because subscription box, but not pay for them through Steam. Your products were bought today. Steam database info says your products are worth 5,518.
Bad.
That is crazy once you put that. Well, and there we go. That was 5 minutes.
Hey. Astroneer.
I managed to talk about the game a little bit more, not say it. Yeah, if you throw a PC on top of that, like getting close to 10K.
Oh, which ones are which? Why do I do this to myself? Why? Forward. Set myself up for failure.
Coming July 2024. That's soon. Okay.
Ooh.
You guys heard of Bazite? The next generation of Linux gaming.
And that's a ban.
Oh. Aha.
In hell.
Okay, Des got me. The Linux distro that is like SteamOS. Yeah, I was gonna delete the message, but then I was like, no, I need to ban the person first. It was just gone because Devs got to it. Thank you, Devs.
Cheap viewers in Banville.
Couldn't find the button. It was such a small hammer. No, it was a perfectly average size hammer.
Yeah, pretty average.
Almost a little too big, some might argue. Oh, you thought you meant from mentioning Linux.
Got the order. Yay.
Yeah, so do you actually run Linux, Jedi?
There. Oh, I am definitely in wire hell.
Just installed it on a laptop. Not a big Linux guy. Too many issues in searching forums for hours to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you won't hate me for what I'm about to say. Yeah, I like not that long ago. I tried just tried like messing around with Linux, and I yeah I
Heard.
my goal was to just get Linux running and set up the computer like I would any other computer. So like we're talking, Chrome, Steam, Discord, like just like kind of basic stuff that I use most of the time. And tried installing Discord, found out that there was no Linux version of Discord, and tried installing like Wine and like things to enable me to actually still install Discord. Kept on running into like it's saying that I did not have correct architecture or something, and and that's where that ended. So like I tried to set the like lowest bar possible, and I could not reach it.
Yeah, so you're gonna run it, and then you just decided you like life.
But that being said, I am interested in something like maybe like SteamOS, and if this is like SteamOS, that's kind of interesting. Because last time I checked, you cannot download SteamOS. Officially, anyways.
Fire hell. Fire. Look, system 2, 3, and 4 all together. Look at that. Port was made for Corsair.
Okay, maybe that's changed because okay. Okay, no, yeah. So okay, SteamOS has you can actually. There is a SteamOS download by Valve, but it's pretty trash. Lots of issues. This distro is really good. There's a one-click install for Discord when you get it installed. Yeah, I was looking through the page, saw that. I'm surprised that there's like actually a decent amount of games. 'Cause that's one thing that I was like really sad to learn about is that a lot of games don't work on Linux.
How do you like your model tags? Close to the connector? So annoying, dude. Put them like other like 4 inches down. You're fine.
I may revive that little project. Try this out. This seems interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if maybe they can build up SteamOS to be pretty decent as well. Because it'd be cool to have a like valid like gaming focused OS that gonna be like maintained, that you know will be like maintained by that will probably stick around for a little bit, because you know, as obviously open source stuff is awesome, but at the end of the day it does have to rely on, you know, a community maintaining it. So, and then there's no guarantee that, I mean, there's no guarantee that a company will maintain stuff either, right? But
what happens when that like 1 or 2 guys quit working on it though?
yeah. Yeah, no, that is awesome. Because I think that was another thing that I really had issues with, was I just tried installing like graphics drivers and stuff, and it struggled.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't get the picture to come out right. But yeah, like I know another like frustrating thing was like I'm trying to, so the goal is to install Discord, just like that's it, just install Discord, and then like okay, like I'm looking into ways to go about doing this, and then I'm trying to do one, and then like I said, it was like wine, and then you know you go to like a forum talking about issues with installing wine, then like one of the biggest like comments is like, why are you using wine? If you're trying to install Windows programs, you're fundamentally not like using Linux correctly, or like you're not like
Yeah.
you're not understanding why like you should be using Linux or whatever. So like being like shamed for like wanting to use a program that I use all the time.
Why are you doing that, peasant?
Valheim is getting Linux support today. Ooh.
Great, more headache.
Just checking out Whiskey on your M1 MacBook Air works pretty decent to get Windows only games there. Not a true Linux acolyte.
Yeah, you peasant.
Purge your Windows sins. Yeah, it's like, do these people not understand that like like it's just gatekeeping, and then you're not gonna get any, like if you want Linux to like survive and like be thing, it needs to be like able to have new people join in.
That's in every group. People just, they love having like knowledge over someone else. Literally every group, and they gatekeep.
And it is also like
Just that type of person.
If there's a larger fan base, then the thing fundamentally changes. I get that, but
Would you rather be a king or a peasant?
You have a surprising amount of links, compatible games in your Steam library. Over 100, it says. Cool.
Like a drink break?
Hydrate? Hydrate?
Well, sweet tea, but.
Or dihydrate?
Semi-hydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Moving too fast. Just slow down.
About 1/4 of your library total. Gotta run for now, leaving a lurk. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, and thank you for lurking.
Yeah.
That was coming in with some Latin.
Me? Excuse me, sir.
Cast out the Linux devil. Yeah, it looks like so. I'm still looking at some of these. I'm looking at the A and B stuff, and found a cool game on a Steam phone app while in the airport. Left it in my phone, took the flight, and then reopened the app. Reset to the store page. Rip should have hit wish list. Now the game is gone. You can't.
Oh, it's mining.
There's like you can't even like find it just based on like what you saw. That's when you like get desperate. You go into Google and you type the game with trees and platform.
Yeah. And with stupid music and
But yeah, so we've got the 9950X, the 9900X, 9700X, 9600X. Seems like so. I believe Steve said that the 9950X is actually pretty much exactly like the cores and frequency are the same. Did he say the power is the same?
did you mean? No, I didn't mean. I meant what I said.
And generative AI answers you and says, "Did you mean Terraria?" I mean, no. Have you seen like all the like horrible? I mean, I know you probably have because it's just everywhere on the internet right now. But just the horrible Google AI results of like telling it was like if you're pregnant, you should be smoking like 1 to 5 times a day or something like that.
Did you mean organic cabbage at Walmart? No. Well, actually. Alexa, kill me.
Yeah, it's interesting. All the like specs for the 9950X are the same as the 7950. It's from people trying to get it to suggest silly things. It's obvious, but wouldn't trust it with anything technical. General info only. But I mean, like, you know, yes, it's kind of silly to like Google like how much should I be smoking while pregnant or like something like that, right? But I mean, let's be honest, right?
Like
You have to think about like the average person or maybe even the below average person, and um like that is conceivably a Google search that I could see happening. And if that person is served like, oh, you should be smoking 1 to 5 times a day or whatever, like that's just, there's a reasonable, probably honestly more than reasonable chance that someone that searches that, sees that, takes that as fact, and moves on with their day. And it's just dangerous. It's just bad.
Remember that screenshot I sent to you of when I was trying to figure out how long to cook shrimp like on a skillet?
Yeah, what did it say?
The top Google search was how long do I cook cooked shrimp?
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, really? That was the top search. Some jackass searched it. Yeah, 650. Jesus.
600.
That's like incineration.
Yeah. So the 9900X has the same stats kind of as specs as the 7900X, except for the TDP, which is a bit lower than and the 9700X and the 9600X are a bit more interesting as they're now both 65-watt CPUs with a little bit of a frequency gain over the last generation compared to 105 watts previously. So that's cool. I love that AMD got transcribed.
Did you mean? Gary Schmalentine. Chuck and Larry. It's like, what's your name? Larry Valentine. Did you mean Barry Schmalentine?
Okay, so apparently the 5900 XT is actually getting a core count boost over the 5900X.
Not one too many CPU cables.
Require you to identify all photos that contain a motorcycle, but no traffic lights, just in case.
Yeah, I hate those, dude. It's like, pick out all the bicycles, and there are literally no bicycles. What? What do I do now?
Who did this?
Wrap this cord.
Oh no.
Oh.
Apparently, AMD's naming scheme for their AI, are these CPUs, APUs, NPUs?
Are they Ryan's?
Goodness. Okay. AI pews. Yeah. Who's more a robot? Someone who has the patience to fill out multiple "Are you a robot?" tests.
Oh, fella, work with me. Yep.
Okay, so
Hooray.
yeah, this looks like pretty much a do. It has, looks like it probably has CPU, GPU. But probably like an iGPU, not like a full GPU.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Love the capture test where the letters are warped to the point that I can't tell what they are. Yeah. Also like, I I really love how, what is it called actually? Called password game.
Googling what game it was.
Yeah, yeah. The password game was so good. I'm just playing. I'm just playing password game. You click the listen to the letters button. It sounds like the dude from the Mummy talking. I don't know if I've ever.
Installed. I don't know if I love or hate these drive in between. Kind of cool. Move them up though. And use the right angle one for you so you don't have to deal with this sucker.
Do.
Right angles are the devil. Nonsense. I invented. Right angles are the devil. Fuck.
Sounds like a cryptid talking through a walkie-talkie that is almost out of range.
Brain busters. Wish they gave you a braided bubble hyper. Weird because this only one CPU cable is braided. They gave you 3. Didn't feel like putting that one in with the non-braided one. It looked clear. Devil. Good audible clip. Got the shoe size measurement tool.
Ooh.
Those that need to know their shoe size. Building their PC. Really only need these with like 4080 and up. Not really worth it for anything other than those. Cards just aren't heavy. 4080 or up. It's kind of like a PC though. I like these PNY cards, the Epic X's. Oh, it's a chunker. Lord. Ooh, what's in the accessory box? Got their own bag bracket. Octopus cable. Thank you. Thank you and good day. Ah. Anyone over there?
Yeah. Fun fact, today's Wordle answer is organ.
Alright. What shoe this is. I'm sorry, Lee and Lee. Don't hate me. The non-funny person. What in the name of science? My pants. Oh, there's a screw inside here. What? Look at this. Gave me the driver nut,
Oh yeah.
and there's this little tiny screw in there that's like
Oh no.
jammed in there. I can't get it out. Where's Ashton? Pink punked. Oh my god, that thing was in there. That happened. Okay. New measurement tool.
Having trouble with the GeoGuessr part password game.
This? Think. Oh, they give you two of these. The support. I hate instructions. Where those pesky things go.
Oh my god. Okay. A gas car. I accidentally have a leap year.
You have a leak? Where's the GPU sag? Show me the saggy boy. There it is. E. I have like a spacer. ATX. Do it, but I don't like it. Really fit in there? There's no way. Oh wait, this fits. Okay. The engineers know more than I do. Open. Too strong for the driver. All the peelies. Other PC setup?
For the most part.
This one doesn't have too much long. Oh. Add on here. That's where all the noise is coming from.
No. Need to mess with fans.
Add on here.
Hmm.
Like, oh, one tooth off. Boom. Big card, big.
Hmm.
App. A lot of those pads. Pads.
Hi, how may I help you?
I'd like a pepperoni pizza, please. Box.
Oh, what?
Pads.
Oh. That was like censoring. Why?
My mom said I have to be home before dinner. I guess that Corsair gives you enough fan fasteners. Do a Corsair link push pull. Cooler costs more than everything else.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh boy, more fans.
Fans and cooler cost more than like everything else put together. Except for the GPU. GPU king.
Yeah, $50 a fan.
What are the Unifan LCDs up to now? Unifan.
Amazon 5338.
Man. The links are almost as expensive as those. I wonder what makes them so special.
So you can have a fan with really nice cable management, or you can have a fan with an LCD screen.
Heck.
Oh, we were talking about, that was like a little while ago, just right. We were talking about the Link fans, and I had looked up how much they were. The 3-pack was, I think, on Amazon for like 140, and then on Best Buy for 160. Look at this. You ever wanted to cut your fingers?
It looks like something that belongs in like a wood shop.
Yeah.
Miter saw or something.
Better tie my shoes and fetch the mail? Yeah.
Well, they don't. They just sit there and look pretty. That. No taco.
I mean, okay. At least with the Unifan, like, you could conceivably, like, if you have an 011 or like that style of case, you could conceivably put LCD fans down the like vertical so that you can actually see the screens really well. And you could conceivably put like 3 separate readouts, and that would be kind of cool. But also,
this guy's getting fastened.
you could also pay $10 more for a 3-pack compared to one fan for the Master Fan MF120 Halos.
Sounds like a deal. I mean, I hope a lot of R&D went into those or something.
It's like, yeah, like the LCD screen makes sense of why it's so expensive, but the link, like,
Not worth that much extra.
the linking technology that crazy.
Awesome. Fighting over fan patents. Linking should be standard, but they're all getting patents for their designs. Fight, fight, fight. You see. Jelly, jelly, jelly.
Linking should be standard at this point, and they need to be standalone LED devices, not just split and copy. I want to control the colors for 150. Yeah, I mean, what was really interesting about that motherboard video that I watched, and probably applies to much more of the industry, including fans, like, a company will come out with a cool quality of life improvement, but then patent it so that other companies can't.
Yeah, that's mine now.
Like that really cool like toggle for the NVMe, like holding it down that way. That's patented now. So we won't see that outside of an MSI motherboard.
Correct.
At least for a little while. And like, you know, MSI themselves had to work around Asus's patent for a quick release for the GPU, which, like, I really like Asus's stuff, but I kind of like, from what I saw, I liked the look of MSI's take on it.
I was on track to finish at like 140 years. Slow down. Linky poo.
Asus hardware, good. Asus themselves as a company, sigh. Yeah. Hopefully they stop sticking their head in the sand and work on their warranty process. Their head wasn't in the sand.
Epic X card would be
Somewhere else.
cool vert mount.
You know what I mean. Same difference. Being stubborn, denying that there was any problem.
Panels on. Went to BIOS.
We are all ready for a clip. Arr. Arr. Old radio speaker screen textures look decent on that HSO1 case too. Spending way too much time photoshopping. I'll have to look into it. We used Montec case in the past.
Okay. Right.
Okay, ready?
Order 1322. 3, 2, 1. Wait for the Corsair. All sync up.
No, we're not gonna get the top fans because of IQ, or are they just taking a second?
No, they'll sync. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Bottom fan, you get bottom 3, side 3. Cooler on top.
Oh, pretty.
LCD screen.
Oh boy.
Rear. The cables back there. Pretty managed. Got SATA data and power in the drive bay here if you want to add another drive. Of course, you do have your drive you bought back here plugged in.
Thank you so much for supporting us, choosing us to build for you.
Hell of a computer. Glass on. Man, I love not having like screws for the glass. You got your case RGB here, top and bottom. Looking good. Tell your friends, yeah. Word of mouth. That's how we advertise.
Ow. I think I am cursed.
Huh? That PC. Get your mesh back too. All the airflows. Yeah, thank you for going with us for your PC.
Second tries a charm. Gonna have the clip in just a second.
Did put a note on here, so we'll try to sign it.
Do you want to do that right now, just so we don't forget?
I'm good off stream.
But do we both do the same color to keep it consistent?
We can do it like on the back, the IO or whatever.
Should probably do silver. I want to do red, but it's not mine, so I won't.
Just so it's semi-inconspicuous. But it's there.
Sign it with thermal paste? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Just finger paint with it.
I don't like that.
Job done. Ah, my toes. Sorry, I don't need those.
I think you need your pinky.
I walk on my hands.
Your pinky toe is pretty important, I think.
You're a towel.
Okay, anyways, here is the clip. And let's see who's live.
What PC? Want us to finger paint with our thumbs, like thermal paste? We can just do initials because it's gonna be big. Yeah, we could sign it like right here. Be a good spot. That way it's out of the way if you want to show it off. Left thumb. Yeah, whatever your non-dominant hand is, we'll sign with. Extra sloppy. Know how you kids like those sloppy joes.
I don't like that. I don't like that one. Just for the sake of filling just a little bit of time, this is my password that I was working on. I got stuck because I don't know. I don't really care too much about chess, and I also don't know algebraic chess notation. And
at least it starts with butts.
Yeah, it does start with butts. That's important. And we were talking about captchas, and I actually had to redo the captcha. Also, it took me finding this to figure out that this was Madagascar. No idea that Madagascar was. Because the language sort of almost a little bit French, but not. So I'm trying to think of like places that have French influence. Madagascar high on the list of the country.
Look,
Yeah.
all the fans are installed properly.
Now realizing, I think he took me a second, but I know. Wait, hold on. I think I might this. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways.
Lots of Argaba.
We're gonna get these PCs moving.
Lawnmowers.
I'm going to go ahead and start the raid. F Steve. Gonna try and be back on Friday, but we'll be back for sure sometime next week.
Definitely next Friday.
We're not sure. Yeah. And in the meantime, let's go raid Chef Steve. Say hi. Show us some support. And yeah, I'm running out of steam. So I'll stop yapping.
Blowing batteries.
So yeah, we don't see you Friday. Hope everyone has a good weekend, but gonna do our best to try and do something on Friday. And yes. Okay. Go say hi to Chef Steve. Wait. Bye everybody.
Have a good one.